We are at the GE Tech Mela and I'm periscoping live from the Jack Welch Technology Center here in Bangalore called the Silicon Valley of India. We have with us Mr. Munesh Makhija, who is head of GE IT, and we are going to talk about some interesting questions. First question for you is, I just got across this interesting concept. It's almost like a Mela kind of a setup here. What I want to understand from you is, you call your scientists superheroes. What do they do for you that makes you proud?
You know, I think it's what they do for everybody else that makes me proud, but welcome, Ruchi. It's great to have you here. So we work on tough problems. We work on problems that affect people's lives every day, and we push boundaries of technology, of research, of science to solve these problems every day for a better tomorrow. And that's what we work on, whether it's healthcare, whether it's wind energy, whether it's working on the next generation transportation solutions for people, whether it's finding ways to get the most out of the industrial world that's out there, make it more efficient, make it more real time. So that's what we do.
So tell me this thing, how did this concept of Tech Mela came in and what do you want to achieve here?
Yeah, so we do Tech Mela once a year. We want to achieve three things. One is to instill a sense of kind of pride and camaraderie among our own people, which is more internal, kind of really celebrate everything they've been working on for the entire year and beyond. The second is families. A way to tell the story to our families, share that pride with families, kids, parents that really would understand what their loved ones actually do every day. And then the third is to share with the world the innovation that we're doing and why we're doing it and the difference it's making. So that's what it's about. And we do it over the weekend. It's today, Saturday, and tomorrow, and we'll have over 3,000 families, GE families here over that period of time. And it's really a carnival. It's a celebration. It's kind of a reminder of what we do is meaningful.
Let's walk a mile to the R&D center there.
Yep.
How do you intend to make, pertaining to healthcare only, because I'm a physician myself, how do you make healthcare ubiquitous? What drives the insight, what drives the motto, and what drives everything on the ground that you do?
Yep, so we're at work for a healthier world, a healthier India. That's kind of our mission there. There's about 1,600 engineers, scientists working on innovation. From the perspective of what goes on in India and markets that are similar to India, I think there's a couple of things that we have to keep in mind. One is extremely consumer-driven market, extremely entrepreneurial market where doctors, physicians are also entrepreneurs in addition to being clinicians. And we sit in an area of great access to talent. So we put these three things together and we're essentially innovating to solve problems in maternal and infant mortality, in early detection and treatment of cardiac diseases, and in oncology. And these are our primary spaces. We use imaging, we use IT, we use molecular tools and diagnostics. We're working on clinical IT type solutions, but essentially using these three disease conditions as really our foundation. We're up to I think 26 or 27 products that we've built that are affordable, that are accessible, robust in this environment. And we started with India, but these products are now in more than 80 countries in the world. So that's what kind of the journey we've been on and we continue to be.
Munesh, I'm a mobile health expert. I call myself a public health expert and actually work on the ground, getting these affordable technology take off. Tell us something about the projects that you've been working on. Are you working with government or development organizations on this? How are some of these projects funded and how do they actually drive success?
Yeah, I mean, you're so right, Ruchi, because to make a difference, technology is just one piece of the puzzle. So yes, we're working with governments. I'll talk about India. Several states where we've already launched and are in active PPPs with, whether it's radiology departments, whether it's getting, working with midwives to get, real access to early pregnancy data. We're also, the other part of getting healthcare to spread more capable healthcare to spread around the country is skills. So we're working on skilling India from the perspective of radiology technicians, people that can
Training part
operate
of it.
the training part of it. And this is not people that would ultimately work at GE, but they'd work at, clinics, hospitals,
Outside, basically
anywhere
enabling,
it. So products is one, but then partnership with government, skilling, financing solutions, that whole ecosystem is really something we're after. We've worked with a few NGOs that really help seed and do the initial scaling of some of these solutions. So that's been part of the journey.
So a lot of people from the healthcare fraternity are here, some of the most known ones. What is one thing in Tech Mela that they should check out?
Go check out something that's not healthcare. Of course, go to healthcare, but we've got aircraft engines here, we've got locomotives, we've got clean energy, we've got the healthcare problem. In order to solve the healthcare problem in India, you need reliable power, you need clean water, you need skills, you need transportation. And so these are so interconnected.
And they say, in rural India, it starts from clean drinking water, better sanitation facilities, good roads, and energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so many of these are so interconnected just to kind of, like I was saying, push for a better tomorrow. So,
Thank you so much for being with us. We had an interesting conversation here. Check in for more updates. We'll be here live. Thank you.